So it starts with 2 population. It's got a... Oh, that's one of the brown guys down there. People. And now... It'll piss them off, because this is just a regular city. But if I build a city here, they can't expand up into this northern territory. So I think what I'm going to need... both of my scoots have gone down there, so how about we grab the warrior? And have the warrior head over here to go and build my outpost. Which I might stick, like, up here just to make it really difficult to conquer. Although, actually, we have a pretty dominant protection of the area here anyway. I mean, up here would be massive, massive, massive production. And below, we could actually do the food production. So yeah, one of these 2 is where it would be. I'm going to say probably here. Understood. So that's where we're going to build the other outpost. That's going to cost me a lot. 180. Okay. And then Grumbuskin, you are going to develop this place a bit better. Because they don't seem to have done very much. And I think the first thing we'll need is food production. We'll do this. Let me think about this for a second. I think all of the food's going to basically be down here. So that's a lot of forest. But the thing is, over here, there's the mountain. So if we did a maker's there, yeah, that's a lot of production. So I think the production is going to be here. We'll do a science thing there because it'll be adjacent to the makers. And then all of this is going to be the food. That might even be makers as well. And then we'll have the food down here. Yep, that's what we'll do. Although, hang on. Ah, this place is going to be such a production center. These 3 definitely are production. We could do these 3 as food. Let's do that. Alright, decision made. I'm going to do a production there, because that's just going to be ridiculous. I'm also going to do a production there. Okay. Decision's made. It's fine. We got there. Population gained. Wait, why is this called Carthage? Oh, because it's a new city. Well then. And Grumbuskin's no longer growing. We'll need to take a look at that in a moment. So Carthage also needs a better name. Reniger. That's not it. Reniger. Okay, cool. Then you are also going to need to build some stuff. Now this is definitely going to be more of a food place. Particularly down here on the river. And then we'll do some production. Yeah, here I think. Oh, and you're also going to need Artisan's Quarter there. Saffron. Speaking of which, how is this city doing? Oh, next turn. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this. Let's go to the outpost. Let's just open all of these up just to make sure they're actually upgrading. And they are. Wunderbar. And then Grumbuskin is no longer growing. However, it's building a farmer's quarter, which will be done next turn, and at that point it should start growing again. Carthage, Germany.
I'm on it. Here we go.
Okay, so you're going to continue exploring over there. I'm really tempted to go and grab this. Except I'm not going to have the influence for that for a while. And the Mycenaeans have just captured this place, but they're still outposting it, which is fine. I wonder if we were in more of a hurry to grab this one, just because it's so powerful. And we can also then lock this place off, which is horses. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a source of iron. I mean, the funny thing is, our capital is iron and copper as well. This would just really piss Assyria off if we do this. To which I will simply have to say, eh. Oh well. Attitude changed. Okay. Tolerance. So yeah, you guys are still pretty positive towards us. Tolerance. Oh, what's this? Hesitant. You have serious grievances against us. Stole my independent people. They've not made any demands of it, though. Damn right. And then you lot, tolerant, although not very. Yeah, you guys are going to get really annoyed with us soon. I have a feeling it might actually be Assyria that we go to war with first. The descendant of kings. A filthy, wretched man has come to your empire, claiming to be a descendant to one of the ancient rulers of Grumbuskin. Without fear, in front of the whole court, he boldly tells you his people are owed a great restitution for the grave offences you've carried out against his ancestors. However, he is willing to forego this redress on the condition you fulfill a divine prophecy and let him lead Grumbuskin. He promises that fulfilling the prophecy will see riches come to the city. Deny him, and he promises to bring war and famine to your empire. What is your choice? So we can offer redress. Restitution will be shared amongst the descendants, many who bravely fight in our armies. Accede, his talk of prophecies will hamper rational thought, but commerce will flourish. Or we can belittle. To amuse the court, we will ridicule the man and send him on his way. Prophecy! Pah! Which actually gives a lot of stability. I think I'm going to accede. Because I like money and I like science. Oh, am I going to do this to Assyria or not? I think I am.
Over here.
Yeah, I think I am. I wonder, can we make an alliance with you? Alliances aren't available yet, because we don't know what they are. So no. Shouldn't that be in -2 science? Yes, probably, actually, thinking about it. Is Humankind the better civ? Too early to say that. This game's still in development, so I'm going to reserve judgment until it's actually out. Yeah, boo. But it is showing a lot of promise, I will say that much. Oh man, that's a lot smaller. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so what can we build in Yabu? Yabu is kind of our fortification zone. I think that this needs more districts. Although the stability here is starting to tank, so how about we grab the fountain. Okay, I do need the big pictures. Flood irrigation, where's the fountain? Fountain, 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 fountain. We built the fountain. We could also build a Kothon here. Kothons are actually built in this sea tile. Oh! And this suddenly gives us the ability to actually make use of this. What is a Kothon? It's like a harbour. It's just a really big harbour. Sheltered. Able to shelter a lot of different ships. It's what the city of Carthage was known for. Alright, how are the outposts doing? You two, I think, are about ready. Turns before completion 1. Turns before completion 1. Oh, one other thing I need to do before this, actually, is... No, we were going to save the administrator for that. So I think he was actually automatically sent out. Knowledge is power. Study hard and be evil. Ah, we have another minion. So now we can actually develop the iron. And we can get a new wonder. And we got an era star. And more people in Milatus. Alright, so what are these wonders? We got the Colossus of Rhodes. Militia are not lost over time during sieges. That is really strong. Must be placed on coastal water on a lake. I think we can probably do that. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. Plus 20 stability, plus 2 vision, plus 5 vision range. Plus 1 combat, naval combat strength, plus 2 naval movement. Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Plus 1% science per district. Or the Statue of Zeus. Plus 10% money per alliance on the Empire. Plus 10 stability on the City of the Outpost. Plus 40 stability, plus 20 faith. I think actually Zeus is the least useful. Halicarnassus would be nice because of the science. Or the Colossus of Rhodes, which means we wouldn't lose the militia units. Because they do seem to disappear quite quickly over time, and we are somewhat reliant on just walls and stuff. Or we don't bother and build more districts. I think I like the idea of just building more districts. Alright, so we just got an era star. And we got it for science! I'm shocked! We got an era star for science, everyone! Science! Now we just need to get them for money. The language of bureaucracy. With multiple cultures and peoples, the Empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. Some in the far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force all of the administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? So we can force them, which means that we have prosperous cities which earn plus 10 money for 10 turns, which will actually pay for itself. Or we can yield. What do those do again? So homeland is the stability, whereas world is food production. I mean, that one I probably care the least about. Like, keeping that one in the middle is probably not a bad thing. Food, I guess, would be high populations, whereas stability would be high districts. So this is food for growth versus production. So you probably want stability and collectivism. We're going to force them. We'll pay the money because we're going to get the money back again. Wait, was that per city? That was per city. Okay. So that's 100 ducats and we gain like 1,000 in return. Cool. Milotis has finished its production in the meantime. And that was a lumberyard. So, Milotis, what are you exceptional at doing? You are really good at industry, and I think I'd like to kind of double down on that fact. Oh, how are you doing for stability? You have 70% stability. How are you so stable? Plus 20 from unknown. Yeah, industry on rivers and then also the floodplains on rivers would be good. I think I just want more districts though. Like, you have the potential to do this. So these are makers down here, so I think I'll probably do another maker. That's a +7, good grief. We'll get those two going. And then Utica, this is new. So Utica is going to be known as... Nimanda. Mordred Viking's the best streamer. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome too. Mordred Viking community is the best community. There you go. How's that? Reminds me of Old World, which under development for quite some time. Funny how this is so similar, I don't believe in coincidence. Different developers, different priorities. They are quite different. I mean, Civilikes are going to be like Civilikes. Okay, so Nimanda is new. This is going to be our financial hub. However, before we can start on the finance... Well, actually, no. We're going to start by building... these absolutely disgraceful structures. Coffee. Plantations. Ugh. Disgusting. And actually, thinking about it, you have a bonus for adjacent... Oh, market quarters. Okay. Whoa! Bokoon, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. Hi! Hey Bo, how are you doing? I saw that you were also playing Humankind earlier, and I was actually plugging you because I know that you had the drops. I unfortunately don't. I've requested it from the devs to see if I can get it as well, but... yeah, so, thank you everyone coming in. Bokoon, you are awesome. There Thank you. So, hi, my name is Mordred Viking. I'd like to welcome you to this stream. We are playing Humankind. We started out as nomads, not realizing we could actually build outposts. That game didn't end very well. We lasted about 30 turns before realizing that the AI had claimed basically all of the structures around us, or the territories around us, so we stopped. Then we started a second time and realized, okay, we should probably actually build some outposts, and went a lot better this time. Started out as Babylon, where we got a pretty triumphant start in terms of technology. Our tech is pretty high. We started with the capital here of Listoshkin, which has been a pretty good starting area. It's got lots of rivers, it's got lots of production because it's all rocky, so our quarries have been really, really good. And then because we were Babylon, we were able to build the astronomy house, which has just given us a massive boost in science as well. So it's done really, really well. Bokun got smashed by horses and elephants. Oh no. Yeah, we got smashed by... I can never remember what they're called, these guys. What's your name? Why is it not telling me? Oh, they've changed. They're now the Morians. They were previously the... something mech. Those guys. We got beaten by them because they did a sneak attack while I was at war with Assyria. I was fighting Assyria, then these guys suddenly appeared in my capital and took it. That didn't go well. But this game has gone really well. So we started out as Babylon, we then switched to Carthage, so we can start making use of our big coastline over here. We can get access to the Kothon, which we have started building in Yabu. We've got one going there. And we also have one going in Litoshkin over here. And what they basically allow us to do is actually exploit these water tiles, which ordinarily you can't. So we're going to get a lot of production, I think, out of those, which is going to be nice. We are now a financial empire, so we're getting a lot of money. And also we're just super expansionist. Like, we've been building everywhere. So this has gone rather better so far. We are just in the classical era, so you'll be able to see a lot of that as well. Why is Yabu unadministered? Because you only have a certain number of administrators, and I don't have enough for everyone. Persia was one of the options, and Persia get additional administrators, but we didn't. Just going to double check. Someone's saying we're at war. Don't do that to me. No, we're good. Like, we're probably going to be at war with these guys soon, and we're probably going to be at war with these guys soon. Oh, these are the Persians now. Okay. Because we are in the process of establishing a city down here, which is definitely going to piss her off because it's next to Nineveh here. But it's got access to iron and copper, and I cannot afford to let her have that. So this is actually the turn that we'll probably do this. So where do we want to establish this? This is going to be the front line in the war. So we probably want it to be fortified. Oh man, look at that production. 11 food and 10 production. That is actually a really good spot, because they have to come up this way. This is all protected. This is cliffs. Yeah, so we're going to establish right there. Ooh, they might try to get there before me, except I'll be blocking them. So that's where we're going to build that city. That's going to tick them off, because that is being claimed. So be it. Mycenae is really friendly to us. We're trading with Mycenae. The Morians, not so much. We could actually start trading with the Morians just to encourage them not to attack me. You know what? That might be a really smart thing to do. So let's go to the Morians and say, hey, I hear you have trading stuff. I will buy one of your trading stuffs so that you then don't go and attack me. And then I'll probably end up flogging it to someone else later because I'm a mercantile nation and I can do that. Right, so this regiment is ready. Wait, unit upgrade? To what? Oh, damn, it costs 40 gold. Unit can be upgraded thanks to new technology, but the upgrade button is unavailable. Be sure you're in friendly territory, yours or one of your allies, and make sure you have enough money. Well, next turn I can afford it because I'm making 148 ducats a turn at the moment. So we'll send you on the way home again. No, 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 stop, stop, stop. Don't go there. I remember what you were doing. You're going to build a city here. And then we'll get you a top grade. It's fine. And yes, there is another independent people up here. They are peaceful, so they're not going to attack us. Nobody is patronizing them yet, and they're still waiting for this place to build. And we're actually really aligned with them. They're super progressive. They're somewhat more libertarian, but we are leaning libertarian, and they don't have these two traits. So I think that we're going to get them on our side really easy. That's just another free city. Sweet. Mr. Flector, thank you very much for the message. If anyone has a problem with not showing in their Steam library, just wait a few minutes, it'll show up there. Okay, cool. Thanks for the public service announcement. And I have a bunch of people coming through as new follows. I will go and acknowledge that right now. I just wanted to let those filter through before I started saying. Yellow Apples, Tipikia, Blobhigh, Agrabuk, Edishir, Waz, The Average Kaiser, Raven, Gakulus, Shizio, Scorcer Jafar, The Fabricator, I Am Bay, Anakin, Shiny Lamp, Jibra Chazinski, Yeet, The Incompetent Dude, and Mr. Newt. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And Squire, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you joining us this evening. And I puked my pants. You puked your pants? Okay. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Whoops, that's just changed. That did not happen. There we go. It's because I was on OBS looking at the chat stuff. Okay, culture chosen. Rome. We have a Rome. We don't know who it is either. It's not one of our people. Thankfully, it's not Mycenae, otherwise I'd have to kill them. And Litoshkin has got another population. We're up to 7 pop now. Grievance available. Yeah, I bet there is. Oh, wait, I can ask for a repetr... Really? Against you? No, this is them demanding. As a gesture of good faith, you can renounce a grievance at any time. This will also happen automatically if you wait a few turns for the grievance to expire. You'll more often want to use grievances to make demands through via the demand button. Your opponents are not obliged to answer your demand, but your war desire will increase each turn. That you have more demands against them than they have against you. Your opponent can refuse your ongoing demand at any time. However, this will give you a large amount of war desire, but you'll be forced to make a choice, either withdraw your demands or declare war and try and enforce them. The opponent can also accept the demands, granting you the effect or suggested diffusal, removing all currently ongoing demands from both sides. It's better to be prepared to fight for your demands before you make them, as this can always anger your opponent.
Huzzah!
So I claimed a territory that's adjacent to one of their territories, and they want me to give them...
Huzzah!
Yeah, they want me to give them... No! They fortified it! Oh! Okay. Ha! Okay. Yeah, how dare you build a city there?
Huzzah!
Naughty, naughty, naughty!
They are my lands! Mine!
Never.
You're sending me a crisis
We need
diffusal.
a fresh start.
Oh, do we?
Huzzah!
Yeah, that's right. Get your outpost out of here. And they gave it to me. I'm richer than you are. Get out. I can't believe that actually worked. Unfortunately, I don't have my city where I want it to be, but we can use the relocate option. So we can do it. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I do have a bunch of my unique unit. They're all the way up here, though. I can get a lot more. Like, we're starting to ramp up our production capabilities. Alright, Gadir. Gadir definitely needs to be renamed. This is going to be... Fuller. Call this Fuller. There we are. And we got, whoa, a bunch of subscriptions. Thank you very much for that. Sandra gifted a sub to Titwarbler, Bradley, Zanguy, Hjalfnar History Gaming, Kitten Blister, and Apex OG. Congratulations on the gifted subs, courtesy of Sandrock. Sandrock, you are awesome. Thank you so, so much for the generosity shown there. And to Squire. Squire's lost voice read. Oh no. That's never a good feeling.